What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pastor Gainz, and you've just come out of the hero's grave. You're starting a new playthrough, or this is your first time playing, and you need some items. I'm going to show you the 5 most essential items that I think you need for your progression in Elden Ring. These items are going to be, I feel, the most essential, and they're going to make your overall Elden Ring experience a ton easier for you as you progress through this game. So we are going to start all the way down south here in South Limgrave in the isolated Merchant Shack. Now, as you get to the Merchant Shack down here in Southern Limgrave, you are going to talk to the merchant and you're going to buy one of the items that he is selling. This item is going to be the lantern. This is going to allow you to attach a light to your waist and have both hands free, as opposed to using a torch where you can only use one hand. This is going to come in real handy in caves, in dark places in the game, and it also is only 1800 runes, so make sure to snag this one because it's going to make your life a lot easier when it comes to casting, attacking, and overall quality of life in Elden Ring. The other thing you will notice about this item is that it's not going to be as bright as the torch is. That is the only other drawback to this item, but the comparison is minimal and it's still going to get the job done for what you needed to do. The next item on our list that you're going to want to pick up is just west of the Agheel Lake South Grace. It is going to be in the ruins right over here, and that is going to be the Royal House Scroll. This is going to allow you to get better incantations, and it's also going to be a great item to pick up if you're trying to 100% the game. Also, I'm pretty sure that this scroll is an important part of Selen's quest line. You got to talk to her, and then you will be able to give her the scroll, and you're going to be able to learn the sorceries that she has to offer, and it's also the start of her quest line. The next item on our list, or I should say group of items, is going to be making sure you have all the golden seeds in Limgrave before you continue on through the castle. This is going to allow you to upgrade your flasks, and the more flasks you have, the easier the game is going to be for you. The first golden seed that we're going to snag is going to be south of the Stormhill Shack. There's one right here on the side of the road. The second one is going to appear right next to Rodrika, but the thing you have to do is you have to go up into the Lakes of Liurnia, and you have to rest at any grace in Lakes of Liurnia, and then you come back to this location at the Stormhill Shack, and it will be sitting right where she is. So you can grab that and add that to your inventory. For our third golden seed, we are going to be rolling all the way to the east of Limgrave, and we're going to go through the Mistwood down to the fort, and it's going to be sitting right in the front of the fort. There's going to be a few enemies there, nothing you have to worry about. You can actually run up, grab it, and not aggro any of them, and you'll be just fine. Our fourth golden seed is going to be located in the Weeping Peninsula, and it's going to be up on this ridge line right by this tree, and you're going to have to watch this guy shooting arrows at you because that is the only danger to this particular golden seed, but it is down here in the Weeping Peninsula on your way to the castle at the southern side of the island. So these last two that I'm going to show you are the final two in Limgrave, but the way you get them is a little bit interesting. So the first one, you have to defeat this NPC that I'm talking to here currently. He's the one that's going to give you the quest to go down into his fort, where you get one of the plates of Dectus down here in Fort Height, but I don't necessarily want to kill him, so I'm probably not going to get this particular one, but after you defeat him, he will drop you a golden seed. And for this last seed, you're going to go back into the hero's grave, and you're going to go all the way back to the original grace that you found, and you have to use a stone sword key into the hero's grave, and you're going to fight the ulcerated tree spirit. At the end of that fight, he is going to give you a golden seed, and that will be how you get all 6 seeds to progress. This one is probably a later game seed you can attain, but this is one of the seeds in Limgrave. Also, this one is just a icing on the cake. If you do end up killing this ulcerated tree before you progress any more in the game, and you actually end up taking this spirit ash into the Margot fight, this guy is going to wreck house. The Banished Knight Oleg ashes are one of the best ashes in the game. I would call it A to S tier ashes if you're looking for a spirit summon that really is going to hold its own. Would definitely recommend. This is kind of a bonus item on this list, but you do get it from the tree spirit that we just killed and I got our last golden seed from, so this is definitely a ashes that you do not want to miss in Limgrave. Now, the fourth item that I want us to get before we progress any more from Limgrave into the rest of the game is going to come from Kale, the merchant over here at the very first church of Ella that you spawn at. You're going to inquire about the Howling in the Mistwood, and what he's going to give you is he's going to give you the finger snap gesture. This is going to allow you to go to Blythe, use the finger snap gesture, and you're going to call him down. The reason you want to get this before you progress in Limgrave is that Blythe has a really, really cool quest line, and you do not want to miss it. So you're going to grab that, you're going to teleport all the way over to the Mistwood because we came over here earlier for the fort, and you're going to go talk to Blythe by snapping your fingers and calling him down. So you're going to go to the Mistwood Ruins, and you're going to see Blythe up there on the very top. He's going to be howling. You can definitely hear him when it's nighttime, so come here at night. It's going to be located right here on the map. And you're going to go right up to him, and you're going to use the snap gesture, and he will jump down. He's going to start a quest line with you that it's going to tie all throughout the game. I think it's one of my favorite quest lines in this game, and Blythe is just a really, really awesome character. So definitely a gesture you want to get before you progress the rest of the game. And finally, the last on our list is going to be the Whetstone knife. This is going to allow you to add Ash of Wars to your weapon, and that is something that you cannot live without. It's going to be right over here at the Gatefront Ruins. You're going to charge all the way down into here, and you can actually jump right into this hole and not aggro anybody, and grab the knife in a chest at the very, very bottom of all of this stuff. It is going to really allow you to do way cooler things in this game. Ashes of War are one of the coolest aspects of this game. It's right here in this chest. It's going to be the Ash of War Storm Stomp, and also the Whetstone knife is also going to be there. I didn't show up there because I already have it. That is going to be your final item that you're not going to want to miss while you're here in Limgrave. And guys, that is going to be all for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any items that I missed that you guys think I should be grabbing before I leave Limgrave. Also, if you do like this kind of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video. It does help me a ton. And until next time, guys, I'll see you then.